Hi, my name is Justine Louise. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm actually going to be talking about something a little bit different. Normally I'm talking about beauty items, but today I'm going to do something on fashion. More specifically, a handbag review. Now I am a handbag junkie. I absolutely love purses. I've always loved them since I was a kid. And normally I like a hobo or a tote. I like to carry a lot of items with me. However, my shoulder is aching, and I don't know if it's maybe new styles. I'm kind of leaning towards the new trends, which is more smaller compact bags. And I am struggling a little bit trying to get my life into a small compact bag, but I do love the look. I love Coach. I have had a long love affair with Coach bags. However, I did get a little upset with them when they started mass producing outlet bags, which then devalued the price of my expensive bags that I had bought from the boutique. I mean, some of my bags range between $500 and $1,000, which is a lot of money. But then you have somebody running around wearing one that was $50 from the outlet, so it's a little annoying. As much as I don't like Louis Vuitton not having sales or discounts, at least the value of their bags always stays the same. So you know your bag is always going to be worth something. You know that, I mean, there are people that run around with fakes, but that's a totally different story. But you do know that when someone has bought a Louis Vuitton bag, they've paid a lot of money for it. So it just kind of irks me with Coach. However, they do have some beautiful items, and I do find the quality is there, and I do like the styles. So I haven't bought anything from Coach for quite a while until this past Christmas. I actually just stopped in there because I wanted to buy a gift for somebody, and came across a gorgeous purse that I asked my husband for Christmas, which was the Coach Swagger. Now, I personally love doing, looking up reviews on YouTube on purses, especially when they're expensive. And that's originally how I started, was when I was looking at buying a Louis Vuitton bag, is I did a lot of research on what bag I want. I looked countless reviews on the different fabrics, the prints, what fits in them, etc., etc. So I think it's really important to do your homework, because there's nothing worse than getting a beautiful bag and it just doesn't work with your lifestyle or what items you like to carry with you. Now this is a small compact bag by my standards. I know there's many little mini bags out there, but this is probably as small as I could possibly go. The other thing I really liked about it is I do love the metal hardware on there. And I do have another Coach bag that has a gold strap, but I just find it's too fancy. I only like to use it as an evening bag. If I was just going to the grocery store, I think I look too dressed up. Whereas this, I can wear it with my Lululemon puffy down winter coat, and it's a little more subtle. And it's also a matte leather, so it doesn't look as shiny or in your face or fancy or dramatic. So I do like to be on the subtle, plain side. So that really appealed to me to have this charcoal black strap. Another thing I liked about it is it can be worn this way. So it's a short strap. I will do some modeling shots. But for now, I'm just going to show you the bag. And you can also pull it through and wear it long. So you could even wear it as a crossbody. However, I find that really bothers my shoulder. I think crossbody is meant to take the pressure off your shoulder, but for some reason it emphasizes. So I never really wear my bags crossbody, even though I do love the look. It just hurts my shoulder. Now it's a nice compact size. It's a rigid bag, so it's not going to collapse or sag or anything like that. So that's another thing I like, is I like the structure of the bag. And to give you the measurements, the dimensions are 25 centimeters, so that's across. The height is 15 centimeters, and it is 7 centimeters deep. And just so you know, this is the original Swagger. There is also a mini version. It's called the Swagger 20. So just so you know, this is the original, so it is a slight bit bigger, which I prefer. Although the compact one is so adorable, but I just can't fit my things in it. So starting with, I use an iPhone 7, or is this an 8 Plus? This is an 8 Plus. So it's a rather large phone, so that's a big problem when it comes to bags as well. So I'm going to show you now what I fit in this bag. First of all is I put my phone, and I love how it has a back pocket. So it's separate from the rest of the bag, so I have easy access and can just grab it at any time. And it also won't get damaged inside my bag and other things rubbing up against it, because I used to carry a folding type of portfolios type case for it, but that was adding to the thickness and bulkiness in my purse. So I got rid of that. Now I just have a very slim basic case, but I think it leaves me a little bit exposed to damage. So it's nice. I have a nice little separate packet. It actually has a double clip snap open, and they're not individual, they both turn at the same time, and it has a flap here, and it's a black interior as well, which is kind of a matte color. Inside I have my eyeglasses. The past 6 months I've started to use reading glasses. They're a 1.0. I'm not very happy about it, but it's just the way it is. I have to wear reading glasses, and I have to take them with me because when I go in stores and things and I'm looking at ingredients, I can't read it. So anyway, these have to come with me. I also got for Christmas a beautiful Coach cosmetic bag, but I had to return it because it doesn't fit inside this bag. So that was a little bit irritating. So I had to drag out this very slim, thin cosmetic bag. It's not the most gorgeous makeup bag I own, but it's very slim and it fits all my necessities, which is pretty much powder, lipstick, hand cream. I'm not going to get into all the details, just basics, a powder, compact, a lip gloss, a lipstick. I can't really carry a whole lot of stuff like I used to in my hobos or totes, so I've had to slim it down and pare it down as much as possible. So that's as small as I can go, unfortunately. And I'm hoping to find a little bit more of a glamorous makeup bag than this Kruger Park one with a cheetah, or leopard I should say, on the front, but for now it works. When I returned the beautiful cosmetic bag, I actually exchanged it for a small wallet. She said this is the smallest, thinnest wallet that they had at the time, with the exception of those small trifold ones, but those end up being really thick, and I prefer a long wallet. I have a lot of cards, credit cards and point kind of card things that I carry with me all the time, and then cash and coins, and I like to have it all in one piece. So far this wallet is working really well for me, and I got it in the white color so it stands out no matter what bag I use. I like having something bright. I have a little package of mints. I do normally like to carry a tin of Altoids, but they don't fit with the rest of my stuff. So I have these little teeny tiny mints, and I have a cheat on these ones, so you can kind of see a trend here. I have a teeny tiny pen that I stole from a hotel, the Sofitel, sorry. But it's very, very small and thin, so I keep that in here. I try and collect tiny, tiny items. This I got from Bush Art Gardens. It's just a teeny tiny thin thing for all my cards. As I mentioned, I've got so many cards, you know, Sephora, you know, gas cards, all the grocery stores carry, you need to have a card. So they don't fit inside this wallet, so I just keep them in this tiny little packet. I know you can get beautiful ones from Louis Vuitton and all this and that, but $300, $10. I'm going to take this one. I always carry some tissues, you just never know. I always carry a nail file. I always have a protein bar. I know this is kind of a big one, but I always have to have a protein bar with me in case I'm starving and it stops me from going through a drive-through or whatever. So I just always make sure I have something to eat in my bag. And last but not least is my car keys. I know this is a really bulky key, but it's my car key. I can't change it. It's a fob. I don't have an actual key. It's just I have a manual start. I don't know how else to explain it. And my mail key, which I have to have, and this is my gas, automatic gas fill up. So unfortunately my keys, this is the way it is. It's so big, I know. I do have a Louis Vuitton really nice key clay. Not the key clay, the one that snaps together, but this is too fat. So anyway, it is what it is. It's a big key, but that's just the way it is. So inside there is also a zippered pocket. but I haven't put anything in there. I'm sure I could put, I mean, inside there is just like the Coach card you get. I could put something in, but I don't have anything that needs security. And here's another pocket in the front. You could also put your phone in here as well, but I prefer to have it in the back. Just, it's very easy access. And I will show you that even with this minimalist amount of items, I have a really hard time closing this bag. While it's empty, it's super easy. It just snaps, and I just love the look. I seriously contemplated returning it because it is a tad small and tight for me, but I love the look of this. And as I mentioned, with the black hardware, which I haven't really seen many bags have that, or they're extremely expensive and a little bit out of my price range, or I just don't want to splurge. So I'm going to show you putting the items in, and a little bit of a struggle I have. So I have to be really precise with how I put everything in here. So I start with the protein bar on the bottom, and the nail file, the tiny little mints, the tissues, the keys, and luckily because I have a manual start, I never have to take my keys out of my bag, so that helps. So once they're in there, they're in. My makeup bag, I'll just slide the pen in, and the wallet. So the wallet and the cosmetic bag have to go side by side, and I kind of wedge in the loyalty cards, and then I stick the glasses down the side because they fit perfectly. Maybe the other side, because I think the key is on the bottom. See, you have to be very precise with your items where they go, so I get kind of irritated with it. So that's part of the review, is to let you know the good and the bad. And then it's a bit of a struggle to close it, as you can see. So sometimes I end up walking around the store with it open if I'm in and out of it a lot, if I'm in and out of stores. And my hands are full, I don't have the time to press and shift and everything to get it closed. So that does really irritate me. But if you have smaller items than what I have, or you have a more minimalist purse, then this is just an amazing, amazing bag. I love it. The other downfall I've found with it is it scuffs really easy and shows dirt and things really easily. I can see there's kind of scuffing marks on it already just from everyday use. And I'm very gentle with my bags. I treat my bags really, really well. I have, like I said, I have Louis Vuitton, and those you have to treat like a newborn baby. So I am familiar with caring for purses, and I am always very careful and treat them really, really well. But this is scuffing very easily, and I think part of it is because it's matte leather, so it shows any little bit of dust or dirt, or if lipstick gets rubbed, anything like that. And as I mentioned, I can see already a couple of like kind of scuffing marks on the leather. So, which makes me a little bit annoyed. But it is a purse, it's meant to be used, so I am trying to let it go. But all in all, I love the bag, I love the look. It is a tad tight for me, but that's just my belongings that I need to take with me on a day-to-day basis, so that's my problem. And I could pare it down a little bit more, but I'm just not prepared to. So anyway, I definitely recommend this bag if you do like small bags. It's gorgeous, it's classic, simple, but very elegant, and I love it. So I would definitely recommend it. And I think right now they are on sale. Coach is having a huge holiday sale. I don't know if the black is still available, but I do believe this is one of their regular lineups. So hopefully they will be getting it back in again soon, because black is pretty much a staple color. So anyway, that concludes that. Oh, sorry, I promised you I was going to show you some modeling shots. Sorry. This is at full length, so it kind of sits at my hip, and this is generally how I wear this bag. It's just a nice length for me, and a nice compact size, very structured, which I like. And then it also looks quite lovely as a double strap, and this I think just really elevates the look of the bag, makes it a little bit more elegant. Definitely a nice little shopper. And then lastly, if I was to wear it as a crossbody, it would sit again right on my hip, which is, I love this. I love this look. I would maybe want it just to be a tad longer. I'm 5'6", so maybe on somebody who is a little bit tinier, it may sit a little bit lower because I think that looks nicer when it's just maybe right here. But for now, this is great, and I probably won't wear it as a crossbody. As I mentioned, it just bugs my shoulder. So anyway, this is the bag, and I'm super happy with it. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please press like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. I do have a large handbag collection, so I will be doing some reviews on some popular styles in case anyone's interested. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!